going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. This all now really got a way of driving me crazy.
You are welcome on Akuda Talk Show. We want to talk about women being vilified, especially mothers. A woman will take good care of her male children. At the end of the day, instead of that mother to enjoy her child, her son, then she would be called a witch, especially in the house of God. That is where the bishops, the prophets, the whoever sees that that woman is a witch. We have our regular guest in the house in the person of Bishop Dr. David Zitubo. We want to ask him from the biblical perspective why women are being vilified. Bishop, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Bishop, why are women being vilified?
Really?
Yes, mothers.
How?
A mother takes care of a male child, male children. She has to enjoy them in old age. Then she would be called a witch from the pulpit.
If she's not a witch, she's not a witch, unfortunately. But if she is, then she is. That is what it is. Now, the realities on the ground is that there are some mothers who are witches, and that is true. So I don't see any fault.
Even that must she be thrown, must she be thrown, must she be...
No, it is based on what you're asking me. You see, truth be told, let us look at this thing dispassionately and make the best out of it at the end of the day. Not everybody is a witch. If you want to look at it from that angle, I can understand where you're coming from. But you see, when the fellow is a witch, the fellow is a witch. Because there are some mothers, they that have sat on their children's prosperity. It is true. Listen, let us not shy away from that which is true. We know where we are. We know where we are coming from. And we know what pertains down here. Many people are suffering because of their background and their bloodline and what have you. It happens. But I wouldn't hold brief for whatever it is, rather than to look at it from these various angles. That you see, I've heard this statement before, that women are their own enemies. It sometimes seems true, because when a son grows and gets married, Bible says live, cleave, and then become one flesh. That is what it is. Now hear this. As they live, there are various situations and settings. Mothers find it difficult to detach from their children, especially their sons.
Yeah.
And that is understandable. When they get married like that and they leave, mothers, some are so understanding that my son is of age, is now building his family. They give you all the necessary support, and that will be it. No problem. There are some mothers, they are so attached to their children that leaving is a problem for them. They begin to poke their nose into their affairs. They start with visitation, showing concern, always coming there. What are you eating? How are you faring? You are looking slim. Are you not eating well? All those kind of things. They are just trying to show concern, but they are poking their nose into the affairs of their children, as it were. You have another setting where there are challenges in the marriage, and the mother, the in-law, will come and be, as it were, attacking or influencing, throwing more things into it and creating mayhem. Unfortunately, one of them is where there is no childbirth, as it were. They are looking for grandchildren, and they have such expectation, and it is not forthcoming. Then they begin to create all kinds of problems, even to the point of suggesting to their sons that you need to take another woman, because this one is barren, this one is this. Now that is a woman, a mother, who should understand better, treating another woman who has become a mother in that same way. Whom do you blame? Women are doing these things. Then you have another setting where a mother thinks that my son is of age, is married, he has made money, I should be the one enjoying, not you, the wife that he came to marry. Then it becomes a problem that the wife and the mother, the in-law, will be competing. You know, that no, he should be taking good care of me. I should be the one because I'm the mother. I brought him this far. I took care of him. Where were you? And stuff like that. When you have this setting all happening, Let us not just draw conclusion and say that because such a thing is happening, then the mother is just a witch. Some of these things are not as a result of witchcraft. No, it is just character traits, that we can look into. So I think that sometimes in a haste, jumping to that unfortunate conclusion is bad, and we need not do that.
Bishop, as we go on, you've said a lot, you've preached a lot. This is a whole sermon on its own. But Bishop, you see, in recent times, you would hear somebody willing his properties into the name of the mom. And then just like the recent one that is just trending, the prophet said the mother still has a spiritual connection with the son. And mostly you hear these things and they will tell you they have this spiritual connection, the spiritual detachment because their sons cannot do this, because their son cannot do that. If you think you don't trust your wife, why did you marry? Why must you use your mom for your everything?
Looking at that case you want to refer to, for instance, well, for me, I find it a bit unfortunate that the prophet of God would make such a statement. I disagree with him. I don't know what he saw, but you see, we must be circumspect to a large extent, know the fact of the case before we jump to some of these conclusions. Now, I would allow it to pass, but for me, it is unfortunate because we need to know the facts of the case. We need to know the reasons behind and not stand afar off and draw such conclusions. Okay? I don't know the facts, so I wouldn't draw conclusions. But if we want to do maybe, and for that reason, listen, two people are together. You and I, we are not there. We don't know what pertains, what is happening. We don't know the experiences. We don't know what he has seen, what she has seen, and the rest like that. So if there comes a time that they are breaking away, they are divorcing, and the laws are being quoted to work, and it comes to light that the gentleman has put everything in the mother's name, do you just jump to conclusion and say there is a spiritual connection, there is a covenant? I'm sorry, that is not true. I'm sorry.
Because you are coming from the prophet. Do we have that such covenant?
No, such covenants.
Do we have that such covenant?
Yes, such covenants could be. All right, it could be. But then, what did you see? Is that what was revealed to you, or you are only looking at it from afar off and drawing such conclusions? Hello? No. Come on now. You don't just wake up and say that if such a thing happens, then this is what it means. No. Hello? No, don't do that. Do you know what the woman is doing to the man? Do you know what the man has realized about the woman? If you know the issues now in our world today, I don't think you easily jump to that conclusion. And for that matter, saying that what is trending and what is going to happen now is women will go into marriage and come out with nothing. Hello? I'm so disappointed in that statement.
But
unfortunately, wait. Listen. I'm not trying to vilify my colleague or my senior man, no. But what is wrong is wrong. Let's just be factual about it. This is what I'm saying. In our world today, many women enter into relationship looking for property, that is all. I have a daughter. You have a daughter. Is that the training you are going to give to your daughter that enter into a marriage for the sake of properties? Why are you educating her? Can't she stand on her own? If she has her own, why would she go fighting and be craving for things which she can also acquire by herself? Why are women so interested in getting the 50% from the men, something they did not even contribute to? Where from that? And it has become the norm now that many celebrities now are afraid to marry. They would rather date, have girlfriends, and that is just say they will just walk around like that, because immediately they tie the knot, then the laws will be fighting against them. Now, the laws were made to protect women not to be ill-treated, not to be against men. Let us understand, the laws were made to protect the interest of women, that they will not be ill-treated when the relationship goes bad. But women today are taking advantage of that same law, that I don't have anything, I will go into a rich man's home, make babies with him, so to speak, tie the knot, then I cannot take 50%. Because when I say I don't want it anymore, Bishop, the laws will back me.
Bishop, you are hitting too much. We are going for a commercial break. We'll come back. When we come back, why would a parent advise the daughter to go into a relationship because of properties? Why won't we rather tell our children to do it themselves? When we come back, we are hitting too much. We want to go for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
I need somebody to heal, somebody to know.
Welcome back. We want to know why ladies will be rushing for properties in marriage or in a relationship. Bishop, I heard a mother who was advising her daughter that she should hurry up and then finish school and then start dating a guy who has money so that she can become a millionaire's wife. Why should we be training our children like that?
That's poverty mentality. Poverty-stricken mind, which has nothing to write home about. That is unfortunate, you know. And you have these things going on. In fact, not only do mothers advise their children like this, that in some setting, that is what it is. Some, it is the friends. As they grow up, out of laziness, you know, and the kind of situations and circumstances we find ourselves in, it is just unfortunate. We are coming from a certain type of a society where maybe for now it is changing, but before it is all about the man need to work hard, the woman need to stay back and expect a man to come and take care of her. What is happening now is women are using what they have to get what they want. And they are using their boobs, they are using their nyash, and they are using their V's to just assess whatever thing they can assess and gain. Now that is the truth. For which all they are interested in: look beautiful, look nice, look sexy, look round, look shapy, have good skin, and the rest like that. They now have their association, slay queens, and what have you, and all they are good for is that somebody who has money will be attracted to them. They will make money out of that. Now, they have nothing in their score. All right? School means nothing. Working hard means nothing to them. Making a degree, whatever, means nothing to them. Using their brains to acquire wealth. No. To them, wealth will come because I have boobs. Wealth will come because I have facial beauty. Wealth will come because I can draw my ass, bloat it. Wealth will come because I can sweeten my V for somebody, all those nonsense. Now, when they do that, and then they get a man, their proud motive is that, let me get on the side of the law that will support me.
So when did we get here? Whose fault?
That is the society, that is the
because
time.
Our mothers never craved for.
Bible said in the end times, iniquity shall abound and the love of many shall grow cold. Now people do not want to suffer to gain. Everybody wants to get it cheaply, and women think that they can get it cheaply because men would desire them and would definitely come for them. So that is what is happening, and it is just unfortunate. Listen, I said celebrities now are afraid to go marry. Do you know the kind of things that many women are doing to men? Is it because the men are not talking?
Is that why they are killing women of late?
That is just unfortunate. I mean, you don't do that. Listen, men, don't do that. That is crazy. You don't do that.
Maybe he realizes he spent so much.
You don't do that.
And
you went to the woman and you said you have love. Listen, when I'm talking about men, I'm very passionate. See, even with that of women, I'm passionate, let alone men. Men, we are supposed to love. We are responsible to love. We are required to love. And we need to love women. Listen, women are sexy. Women are loving. Women are weak. Women are special. Treat them as such. You don't go to a woman
that goes into race.
You need to spend on a woman. Hello.
And then you are spending and another person is taking it away from you.
If you don't have money to spend on a woman, stay back and wait.
And Bishop, he is spending and somebody will take it away from you.
Who is the somebody?
He is an intruder.
Listen, no. Listen, take it easy. Take it easy. If the woman doesn't love you, walk away. Women are not short in supply.
After all the investment?
They are not short in supply. Hello, they are not short in supply. You don't take guns into your hands and you begin to kill. What does that mean? That is crazy. Sorry for my language, but hey, what is that? It is not proper. You don't have any excuse
Does it have a
to take
spiritual
somebody's
connotation?
life. Oh please,
Would we say he has a
spiritual thing?
and
Everything
that is
is
what we are being
spiritual.
fed by the day.
Africans, everything is spiritual.
We are
Everything
being
is
fed by
spiritual.
the day. Every
People are
day is
going crazy.
spiritual.
You say it is spiritual.
Yes.
People are being stupid. Sorry, you say it's
It's
spiritual.
spiritual.
People have bad characters, and we just think. Listen, that is one thing we do, and it is a lazy approach to solving the problem. When we spiritual, so whom do we blame? The devil.
Yes.
And then that is all. Then we begin praying. Because it is the devil. Look at the individual squarely and treat him. If he is going mad, give him some lagatin and let him come to his senses. If he has to be in prison, let him be in prison. If he has to be lashed, let him be lashed. Let us begin to teach our sons. Let them know what love is. We go about lasting, which will not last. And then we say it is love. It is mere feeling. That is not love. Let's go to the very basics. Love which has been lost, corrupted, destroyed, and rejected, relegated to the background. We need to bring it to the fore. We need to repair. We don't even know what love is. And then we just jump on the bandwagon and everybody is just acting as if we are in love. We are not in love. We go with our greed and selfish interest.
Bishop, we would come back again on that topic again, but we want you to talk on this thing for us. Mothers, mothers,
heated
mothers.
up and then you
And we are hitting too much. Before long, there's no fire service around. You could explode. Bishop, what would you advise? Mothers are being vilified. I am a mother of 3 boys. Assuming you see the way I'm just struggling for my boys, and then at the end of the day, somebody will come and say I am a witch. Bishop, it's not be fair.
I want to, you see, well, let us be very fair.
Just because my son goes into a church and then the pastor will now brainwash my son that the mother is a witch. When I was struggling, where was that pastor?
But if you are not a witch, you are not a witch.
But they say that and then it gets into the skulls of our sons.
But
and
if
then
you are a witch,
they
if you are a witch, then you are a witch. But if it is a lie, truth will prevail.
When the woman dies?
Truth will prevail. You see, women and for that matter, parents must also train their children in such a way that you don't just fall for some of these charlatans. You don't just fall for it just like that. And to those of you who are just interested in bewitching people, just making mention of their witches, using your pulpit to do that, it's a shame. The Lord will come against you because he has spoken it in the scriptures. You will find it, I think, in the book of Deuteronomy, where he says that if I, the Lord, have not said something, and you say it in my name and it is not true, the Lord will judge you. That one is there. But let parents train their children so well to the point that they grow to be responsible adults. That's one. You need to grow and be an individual that has respect for your parents. Very important. And never forget them. When you make it, don't forget. And you see, women too, that come. When you get a man who is rich, who is wealthy, don't think it is all about you. No, be very careful. He is coming from a family. Grow that interest that you must take good care of your family, where you're coming from. Don't come and arrogate everything to yourself, that I am the madam, I am the wife, this is my home, this is my office. Hello, time will suck you. Let's be careful.
Suck you. Bishop, thank you so much. We'll come back to this topic again in parenting, and we hope we'll see you that time.
We pray.
Thank you so much. Until we come again next week, I am Akuda. We want to say thank you to Beam Light Movement, Licious Beauty Parlor, Akuda Foundation, Akuda's Talk Show, and then Joy Impartation Ministries. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye-bye.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one.